for today's video, I wanted to review an eyeshadow palette that I found at Five Below. As you guys know, I am always on the lookout for inexpensive, usable products, especially for those of us who are on a very tight budget. So this eyeshadow palette is from Beauty Treats, and it reminded me a lot of my LA Colors palette. Not necessarily in the colors, but the packaging. So I was very intrigued by it. It was only $2, as you can see right there. So, and it is all nude. And I kind of really liked it because of that orangey shade in the middle. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up. And I have not opened it, as you can see. So I am going to swatch all of these and give you my honest opinion on texture, formula, pigmentation, and whether it's usable or not. Like the LA Color palettes are a little bit on the powdery side, but they are very pigmented. They work very well, and I use them all the time. I do apologize, my makeup is pretty worn. It's evening time, and I've had a very long day of working with clay with the students. So it was a fun, messy day, but also very exhausting. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and before I open it, let me go ahead and just read you what it says. This is a 12 color matte eyeshadow palette, and it is the 01 Neutral, long wear and intense color, smooth and blendable application. That's what it says. We'll see if it lives up to that. On the back it says Beauty Treats 12 color matte eyeshadow offers 12 pigmented shades that can be worn separately or blended for a personalized look. Formulated for smooth and blendable application, our convenient and easy to apply eyeshadow provides for natural and dramatic looks. Now this is cruelty free, but I was reading the ingredients and this eyeshadow palette does contain parabens. It has propylparaben and methylparaben, so it is not paraben free. I usually like to try to buy products that are paraben free, but sometimes, you know, what can you do? All right, so there is the palette. The packaging is very standard, cheap plastic packaging. Let's take a look at the shades. It brings a large sponge tip applicator. We'll just put that aside. And I'm gonna swatch these with my finger, and then I'm gonna swatch them with a brush to see how the pigmentation differs. So I'm gonna go grab a brush and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed my EcoTools dense eyeshadow brush. This is absolutely clean. It does not have any other products in it, so it should help us get a good gauge on the pigmentation. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go across the top, and then the middle row, and then the bottom row. So let me just take a peek and see if this palette has some sort of name. I don't think it, 01 Neutral is the name of the palette. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so first I'm gonna do a finger swatch. I'm gonna go into the lightest shade, which is this white color right here. It does feel very stiff, and it does not look like the pigmentation is there. Does not surprise me. I have not had a Beauty Treats palette before, but it doesn't surprise me. Like, I'm digging into this, guys, and look, there's no color whatsoever on my hand. Let me try it with a brush. Okay, it's very powdery, very tough. And I'm actually getting a hint, very powdery, a hint of color with that. That's absolutely terrible. All right, moving on, we're gonna go on to this cream color shade. Same thing, very powdery, no pigmentation. Try it with the brush. At this point, I don't really care if I'm not cleaning the brush in between. No color whatsoever. That is absolutely unusable. Let's try some of the darker shades, because honestly, I have a feeling this is gonna be a similar story for all of these colors. Wow, this is so bad. I'm glad this was only $2 because I just swatched two more colors there, and you can almost see that one, but you can't see that one at all. I'm not even gonna bother with a brush swatch, honestly, because it's not worth it. This palette is absolutely not worth it. All right, let me just go ahead and clean my fingers. I'm gonna go ahead Okay, well, the brown looks a lot more promising as far as pigment. So patchy. Very, very powdery. Very patchy. There's pigment. So I guess there's that. I guess we can try that one with the brush and see how it goes. Yeah, there's like almost no pigment with the brush. This is the brush swatch. This is my finger swatch. Great. Next, I'm going to try that orange shade that made me buy this palette. Don't know why. There's no pigment. I'm going in twice now. That's the orange shade right there. I'm not even going to bother with a brush on that one. Oh, so disappointing, but yet I almost kind of expected it. I don't know where I had tried another Beauty Treats product. I think my daughter picked up a Beauty Treats product at one point or another. It was an eyeshadow palette and it just was not pigmented. I just swatched two more colors right there. These two right here, right there. Not a lot of pigment. So far that brown is the only one that has any pigment and that is super patchy. All right, I'm gonna go on to the bottom row now and see what we have. This is that very dark, 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 deep chocolate. It's not black. That's it right there. And then the gray. Well, the gray is surprisingly pigmented. Very patchy, but pigmented. This tan color, is that one right there. Okay, that one does have some pigment right there. Not as patchy as the other two. And the last color. Somewhat pigmented, still very patchy. So overall, we have like maybe 4 colors that could be workable, but this palette is absolutely terrible. I would not recommend purchasing this product. I will probably put this directly into the bin of products that I'm going to be throwing out. I'm going to be making a video on that very soon. I'm trying to get together the products that I want to keep so far and the products that I want to get rid of. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoy. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so by clicking the button down below or clicking this button right here. I will just remind you that we do have social media available to you. So you can follow me on Instagram at AngelaThatBabe, Twitter or Snapchat at YouTubeThatBabe. I love you guys so, so much, and I hope you will come back to see us tomorrow. Bye.